brings with it another chance of glory and redemption. And after a 9-month wait, it's the birth of another season. The battle of wills, the countenance of pride, the best of Jamaica, heading to the west of Jamaica. The opening day of the 2016 season is here. They say Blue Flame is the hottest blaze, and Jamaica College burns. The All-Ireland champions seek to build a dynasty, has St Andrew Technical first up. And then, St Elizabeth Technical, the doyen of the South. The Acosta Cup Kingpins make their first move to stamp their majestic class. Renewed rivalry with returning Black River High. And then on the lights, Montego Bay will really be rocking as two teams of the West lock horns. Former champions Cornwall College versus Anchovy High. Another epic season begins right now.
Welcome back to Catherine Howell Sports Complex in Montego Bay, Jamaica for the second match in the ISA Schoolboy competition kickoff. We're looking at defending champions Stets going up against Black River High. I'm going to take you over to my commentary team of George Davis and the Donald Oliver.
Thank you very much, Shawana. Well, this season, a record 88 teams are battling for the Acosta Cup, symbol of rural area schoolboy football supremacy in the island of Jamaica. Quite a few of those teams are returning residents. One of them will be under the glare of a television audience this evening. Black River High, after opting out of competing in the Acosta Cup last season, they are back this year. They could not have faced a more stern test in the defending champions. With one match already out of the way, with Jamaica College coming out 2-0 victors over St Andrew Technical, here is match number 2 on the day. And all eyes now will be on the defending the Acosta Cup champions, St Elizabeth Technical, to see how they will begin their quest for a 6th Acosta Cup title. Wherever you're watching us live from all over the New World, welcome to the Montego Bay Sports Complex in Catherine Hall. My name is Donald Oliver. With me is George Davis. George, your initial thoughts?
Yeah, it's a big thing. The Stet supporters are here encamped. Not so many Black River supporters in the stands, but the boys in the black shorts and the yellow tops, they will be brimming with confidence that they can start the season anew by knocking the Dons of the 2015 season off that pedestal.
Well, as we see the greeting party going out to meet the two teams, let's hear from both coaches. We're standing by to hear from both coaches, but George, this particular matchup between Stets and Black River, how are you seeing it?
Well, let me tell you, the Stets team brimming with confidence. They started last season slowly. They started with a win. They're going to look to do the same here today. It's a local derby. It's the two St. Elizabeth teams, of course. The teams are grouped according to location, and the teams in the particular locations play each other. But this one is going to be a stern test for the Black River team. It's all about what they're made of. It's all about if they can give their supporters hope over the course of the campaign that they can achieve something special for the defending champions. People are expecting that it will be business as usual. And what's that business? A win, 3 points.
You know, it's interesting to look at the journey that Black River has been. Of course, they missed out last season, and it's only because of their alumni and the present school board. That's why they are taking part in this year's competition. In the 2 previous years, they were actually playing group football out west with the likes of Godfrey Stewart. But now they're back in the south of Jamaica competing in a group that they're very familiar with, so much so that they haven't advanced from the group stage since the year 2000. So a lot to play for.
Well, the image of school is a book, a ball, And yeah, those two go together. And where it is that the ball is not in play because sport is not happening, then something is wrong with that school. And congratulations to the stakeholders who have banded together and ensured that the young men of Black River High School have the chance to once again don the hat of ambassadors for the broader school community. Black River High deserve to be playing in the Acosta Cup, and their supporters deserve to have something intimate to cheer about at this level.
Well, we pause now for the playing of the national anthem. As the teams go across to greet each other. Black River and St. Elizabeth Technical. Kesa Plummer is the man in the middle. He'll be assisted by Eugene Doheny, Andre Nemad. Veratan Nemad, the fourth official for this match. There's Chrysandro Dixon, just 17 years of age. He's wearing the number 10 for St. Elizabeth Technical. He was captain last year. He's just about heading into fifth form and really is a true leader, according to his coach, Ricardo Salmon. The number 15 for Black River stands out. As we take a look at the starting lineup for Stets, we see Kenwar Wallace in goal. In front of him, Nicholas Gale, Nigel Palmer, Romain Williams, Alex Thompson, Chrysandro Dixon, Glendo Gopal, Tade Palmer, Romeo Wright, Sabian Pusey, and Giovanni Brown. Just two players have the Costa Cup experience in Carr and Ratcliffe. So, again, as we actually take a look at this Stets team, and Black River now, with Gale in goal, Ricardo Salmon, Lavar Plummer, Roger Salmon, Shivargo Levy, Kevin Simpson, Keith Ratcliffe, Imani Carr, Green, Forbes, and Taylor, that I was mentioned before. Just Carr and Ratcliffe are the two players with experience in the Costa Cup competition.
A team of greenhorns against a vastly improved, well, vastly experienced bunch in the Stets team. So Black River have their work cut out.
And those are the statistics for the Black River High School. Relatively large population. 1970 they were founded, and they are yet to win the Costa Cup title. For Stets, they have a lot of pedigree, having won their fifth Costa Cup title last year. And they'll be hoping for number 6 this season. So we're standing by for this opening fixture in the Costa Cup competition. Stets, of course, they've won the Costa Cup 5 times, starting back in 1974. They had to wait some 25 years to claim a second in 1999. They were again crowned champions 10 years later, lost to Rosses in the final in 2011, went down to Glenmuir in 2012, lost out to Clarendon College in 2014, but won in 2013 and 2015, and they get the action here on the way at the start of the 2016 season. And of course, Stets having a lot of support. Their fans loyal as they are, filling one side of this Montego Bay Sports Complex here in Catherine Hall, and they'll be eager to make an impression early Omar Wedderburn has said in several interviews that his team is on a mission. And the team, well, they weren't too happy with how preseason went for them. They actually lost out in a preseason tournament that they host called the Stets Cup, and the players, well, they were really upset with the fact that they couldn't claim that trophy. But if I know Omar Wedderburn, he wouldn't mind that at all, because he'd want them to taste defeat that early in that preseason so that they wouldn't like the taste of it. It's a very young team, and they're hoping to really stamp their class starting with match 1.
The viewers should keep their eye on these Stets number 17 after this play, I'll tell you.
Cross coming inside the box. Shot taken, blocked, and Black River trying to do the clearance, and they come away with it. Jalami Green unable to keep possession, but he gets it back. Roger Salmon plays it upfield.
So number 17 for Stets, Romeo Wright, one of the shortest men on the field, him in possession just now. A standout player from last season. They're missing their 20-goal man, Michael Carr, who's now playing Premier League, Red Stripe Premier League for Reno. You'll see him on Sunday, viewers, to Sportsmax. But Wright is now the man looking or having that responsibility to produce 20 goals over the course of the schoolboy campaign. Usually a school gets that return from a player consistently, goals coming at various stages of the competition, they win trophies.
Well, putting that one into touch quickly, Kevin Simpson.
Stets also missing Neville Morgan, their outstanding number 8, a midfielder, almost as if he was operating not on flesh and blood, but there was an engine inside of him.
Thompson with a long throw inside the box. Black River looking to clear, and they're unable to do so, but there was an infringement on the play, and they'll have a free kick from inside their own penalty box.
So with Morgan and Carr missing, Stets do lose some quality, but their program is such that Omar Wedderburn, their coach, will tell you that he has replaced it.
Just wondering how these Black River players feel at the moment, based on the fact that just a couple of them would have had the Costa Cup experience. If they would be intimidated, what would you tell them as coach, George, before this game?
That the men over there on the other side, they are young men just like you. Same levels of testosterone, same chemical balance. You're not inferior. And go and kill a giant.
Well, the Giants are in possession with their captain, Chrysandro Dixon, who plays it back to his defender. And Stets will start again from the back. Underfoot conditions pretty heavy here at the Montego Bay Sports Complex. That's nothing new, as the offside flag is raised. Running in from an offside position was Giovanni Brown on that occasion.
Already Stets showing their intention. They're trying to use their right midfielder to work his way around the Stets backline, the Black River backline, beg your pardon. But it's all getting muddled in the center of the offense.
Salmon looking for Carr. Carr gets some help from Forbes. Forbes losing in possession. Carr helps him out. Heading towards the byline, Carr. And there's another infringement on the play. Free kick for Black River. This could be dangerous.
Good call by the referee. An arm bar. This is not professional wrestling, so that's why the play was called back.
Jalami Green is the one spotting this one. Black River, they've sent a few players inside the box. Needs a good delivery, and it's not.
So pretty much Stets trying to force the issue early. Not many of the Black River players would have had the luxury of getting ball to foot just yet. So that's the team that is trying to settle now. Stets have settled. They're trying to establish a pattern, and that pattern will lead to dominance, they hope.
Stets playing with a 3-5-2 formation. Black River very defensive in their initial outlook in a 5-4-1 that they're playing. So you get the feeling that it's really going to be a key battle in the middle of the park. Stets with the possession. This one is floated inside the box. Black River should handle this one easily. Not very convincing in their defensive third, Black River, but here they have another opportunity to try and come out of their own half again. And they're just running out of real estate on that occasion, Imani Carr.
And they're trying to force the issue through their number 9, Imani Carr. He is the option every player in the midfield who picks up possession is looking for.
Well, here's Stets with the possession. For Sandra Dixon. Finds Alex Thompson. Thompson looking for the return pass, gets it. Thompson inside the box, on his left foot, can shoot. He probably should have kept that shot a secret, as he didn't make a proper connection on that one. And trying to come quickly on the end of that one was Giovanni Brown, but the keeper, Davian Gale, responded very quickly. But again, probably the ball just bubbling on him on that occasion.
Nah, it was a rush of blood. He snatched at it, didn't realize he had more time, could have had the luxury of taking another touch and steadying himself. The top-class players steady themselves in those positions before shooting. Don't see why an amateur wouldn't.
Trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, George.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, here's Black River. Have an opportunity to launch another attack through Imani Carr. Not sure why he decided to cut it back, but in the end, he lost possession there, almost as if he didn't have the confidence to progress inside the box.
And spot on you are. And curious, the Black River with Carr playing in the outside left channel.
Well, here's Palmer. Palmer tackled up. There's a whistle on the play. They'll get a free kick.
Right, but Carr for Black River, because of his lack of height, he's playing in the outside left channel, so he's hoping to get the ball to feet to then run at the defenders. Doesn't make sense sticking him down the middle, because then you'll have to go to him in the air, and there's no chance he's going to out-jump these Stets defenders. So Black River have set their stall out in terms of their tactics, funneling through number 9, Imani Carr, and hopefully he can hold it up, bring others into play.
Giovanni Brown, Romeo Wright inside the box for St. Elizabeth Technical. Sabian Pusey is also there. All of them shorter than the entire Black River defense, actually. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can win this one in the air. It's floated and whipped in, really, collected by Davian Gale comfortably. And then he gives up possession, an opportunity for the shot to be taken from distance. I think he was looking up, and the thought crossed his mind only for a second. But Glenda Gopal decided against that shot.
Gopal, a returnee from last year's successful team. But again, when the goalkeeper for Black River got possession, what did he do? Look for Carr long. It's a one-man game for Black River going forward.
Missed him by a mile, though.
Yes.
Here's Stets. Alex Thompson with some space, trying to beat his marker. Beats his marker. Needs a good cross inside the box. It's a good one! The shot is just wide. Again, not a proper connection on that one. But you can see that Stets slowly but surely opening up the Black River defense. And Romeo Wright, I suggest to you, George, that that shot should have been on target.
Yes, it is. It should have. Again, the pattern is clear. Stets attacking down the right, working their way around the Black River defense, and then seeking to hit the penalty spot. Romeo Wright peeling off. First touch, excellent as usual. A very good first touch he had last season, and he has brought it with him to the new campaign. But his shot lacked luster.
Long ball again, looking for Alex Thompson. He really could be a dangerous player for Stets in this game. Cuts inside easily. Was there a foot in that challenge that just got it away from Thompson? Well, the clearance made in the end. Stets in their attacking third, finding Thompson. Thompson looking for some options, but lost it in the end. And Black River will try to come away. Carr. He's not the only Black River player on the field, folks. He just has a lot of the possession.
And Black River have a problem at left back. Very good piece of skill from the man wearing number 16, Brenton Taylor.
Wins a free kick for Black River. Here, Roger Salmon appears to be limping as you see the challenge coming in on Brenton Taylor, as this one is floated high in the box, keeper backpedaling. And, no problems there for Kenroy Wallace. Back in goal, played as the first choice keeper for Stets at the back end of last season, but starting this campaign from the outset in goal, so he has a bit of experience under his belt. So here's Black River trying to come forward again. Not offering a lot of width, but here it comes free to Imanikar, who's offside.
And in any event, what he executed was poor. But let me tell you, the problem that Black River is having on the left side of their defense, the two Salmon boys, the central defender, the captain Ricardo, and the left back Roger, are not communicating well. They need to double team Thompson when he comes down the right for Stets. They're not doing that. They're trying to fight individual battles one-on-one, and Thompson's winning those all day. It appears to be a matter of time before he produces something decisive for the Stets forwards to finish.
Well, here's Stets again. Starting again from the middle of the park. Chrysandra Dixon looks so confident on the ball. Directing traffic. He does this in training a lot, Chrysandra Dixon. Is on the ball now. As Stets again trying to come forward. Making the transition into the attacking third. Losing possession on that occasion. Let's see what Black River does with it. No, they gave it away. They tried to win it back. Not a lot of movement off the ball for Black River, but here they come again. Let's see what can be done with this one. Played along the right-hand side. Carr is screaming for it inside the box. Across. Well, it was charged down. Black River, though, they get the throw.
And even when Forbes gathered possession, the only man in the box of Black River was poor old Carr.
The pass would have had to be very accurate.
And there were 4 Stets defenders retreating, so yeah.
Very accurate. Here's Black River once more. This one in the side netting. Poor cross in the end. But Black River looking a little more decisive.
So early doors, Stets probing down the right-hand side. Just now, the skipper, Chrysandra Dixon, put his foot on the ball and decided to direct traffic to funnel it to the left of the Stets attack. Trying to confuse the Black River defenders, and they've held firm so far, Black River's defense, only because of luck, because Romeo Wright should have put them 1-0 down just now.
Still early in this contest. Oh, beautiful ball inside the box, and he's trying to pass it past the keeper. Not sure if that was the best option, but he did miss it by some distance, Giovanni Brown. And, well, he probably would be a little bit embarrassed if he saw that one on the replay. But what a pass it was from the middle of the park, George.
Lovely. The Black River defense caught square, and a nice pass, everything on it. Nicely into the path of Brown, but he snatched at it. He had more time, and composure, composure, composure. Those 3 words, Brown needs to say those 3 words, that word 3 times to himself. Here he goes again.
Well, trying to regain his composure after that miss. Still trying to regain it.
Yeah. But 2 glorious chances passed up by the Stets team because of a lack of composure from players who can do better.
Well, looking for the true pass. Should have passed it first time, because he was screaming for it, Romeo Wright. But the pass wasn't forthcoming from Giovanni Brown once more. And again, another opportunity missed.
Yeah, every football match has this kind of pendulum effect where the ascendancy swings from one team to the next. And the Stets have to be careful. They must put their chances away, lest Black River get a good spell and punish them.
Again, the long ball looking for Romeo Wright. Too far in front of him. Black River. Well, they need to keep hold of the possession better. This one played inside, looking for Romeo Wright. Wright. That was just wrong.
Yeah, his captain angry with him because, again, could have steadied himself and picked a better pass. We know his left foot is not the stronger, but he should have done better, a player of Romeo Wright's quality, and he's apologizing to his skipper even now.
Only one time has Stets lost to Black River in recent years, and that was in the year 2000. But they've either gotten the better of Black River, or the contests end in draws. But this young Black River High team, eager to prove something in this game. Number of them coming up from the under 14 level, and even when they weren't in the Acosta Cup, last season. They did a lot of work. But now they have to make the step up, and they have a free kick. Just inside Stet's half. Floated high and long, and comfortable for Kenroy Wallace.
Black River need to commit a few more players to the attack. Okay, maybe it's the first half, and they're trying to hold.
Pass played through, and he was sandwiched by a couple of players. Giovanni Brown was looking for the free kick.
And if any passage of play epitomizes what I mean by rush of blood, there it was a Black River free kick that the player just unexplainably knocked to his left to nobody. Went out for a throw. Unbelievable. I made up a word just now, you know.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I realized, but
inexplicable wouldn't come, so I just made up a word.
Inexplainable, right?
It was unexplainable.
Unexplainable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. Here's Stetz. Played it across, and oh my goodness, Giovanni Brown. It's another opportunity for the striker who wears number 21, but his radar is off today. Probably it was slightly behind him, George, as he was trying to head it towards the goal.
It was curling into him. It was behind him, so he couldn't crane his neck back far enough to direct it on goal. He made contact with it, but it was always going to rise from that connection.
But they're getting closer. They are getting closer. And they're opening up Black River with a little bit more regularity. But here they come, Black River. Over on that far side is Jordan Forbes. There's a whistle on the play, and it's a free kick to Black River. So they do have another set piece. Let's see how they'll make use of it. Keith Ratcliffe is going across to take this one. He has a good pass in him. This one is floated high, and no problems there for Kenroy Wallace.
Poor after committing 6 men forward to that free kick. That was a rather ordinary execution from Radcliffe for Black River.
Well, here's Stetz trying to come forward once more. Played along the flank. Keeper commits from very early. Good read there. And no problems there for Davian Gale in the end. But Black River, they give up the possession so easily, don't they? But they have the possession now. Beats one, beats two. Offside Carr.
And even then, the finish after the offside play, just erratic. Someone needs to tell the young man to calm down. His team are working very hard to give him possession in dangerous areas. He needs to have his wits about him, needs to display some intelligence, young Carr. We know he has it. He needs to show it.
A hand of apology there. Should have also timed this run a little bit better because there was space.
Which is where the intelligence part comes in.
There you go. Here's Stetz. Alex Thompson. Beautiful looking pass, but offside.
Good line held by the Black River defense just now, though. Wright was running off the shoulder, the right shoulder of the captain, who stepped up with his colleagues in a line, catching the Stet's frontman offside.
But again, even the clearance on the keeper was just very poor. Here's Stetz once more. They're just running into some problems and losing the ball on that occasion. Romeo right now. Here is Black River. Neat little pass from Ratcliffe looking for the return. Didn't get it. Stetz with the interruption and the interception. Carr with a dangerous looking challenge, and ended up being on the wrong end of it as well, because he went two-footed.
So too did Miller.
So too, yeah. And probably just got the wind knocked out of him. Nothing that a bottle of water won't fix.
It's amazing. We remarked about this last season when we did commentary. The power of iced water for schoolboy footballers. They'll get the worst knocks, and all that has to be applied to the area is ice and water, and they're good to go. So Miller getting a boot to the chest, and getting the ice pack to the chest. And this is why Chris-Andrew Dixon, the state skipper, coming through.
Dixon is a player that doesn't hold anything back.
I saw him flying around in some tackles in the mud and water at Manchester High in a Ben Francis Cup match against Dinthill. Not to be messed with, the young man. But Black River have shown some positive signs so far in this game. They're trying to flood midfield because, of course, the old adage is that there's security in numbers. So they're keeping numbers there, but not having numbers in attack and not having numbers on the transition. So they're isolating their number 9, Miller.
Well, pass played inside the box. And he gets it back, Giovanni Brown.
And I'm waiting to see how long, Donald, how long before I'll tell you shortly, how long before the Black River coach plugs that gap on the left of his defense. He needs to tell the central defender on the left side, you need to support your left fullback. He's getting skinned. Don't give the Stets winner who pulls onto the right any chances to go one-on-one with your left back. You have to cover him. If he gets beaten, you need to be there to mop up. And they're not doing that just yet, Black River, living a bit dangerously on the left side of their defense.
This one is played over the left-hand side. Really good find. He has some space and options. And, well, in the end, nothing doing there from Tadej Palmer.
Someone told him about Brazilian teams of old and the banana kick.
Oh, that's what he was trying, the banana kick?
I just put that out there.
Okay. Roger that. Stets deep in their own half. Losing again to Carr. What can he do with the possession this time around? Looking for the return ball. And the referee says play on, despite the fact that the Stets defender was hurled to the turf just now. And again. Now he gets a free kick. Well, no, the referee actually said play on again. So here is Stets. They get a throw.
And what Stets have also done well, they've rotated the identity of the man attacking down the right-hand side. Giovanni Brown reads sometimes. Sometimes it's Alex Thompson. Sometimes it's Glenda Gopal, a defensive midfielder who finds himself in the advanced attacking position on the right.
Not cleared properly. Here's a shot over the crossbar. Couldn't keep it down. Slams the turf in disgust. And again, he should have made the keeper work. But unfortunately, that shot from Tadej Palmer went high.
Yeah, good work by Ricardo Salmon, the Black River captain, to put on some desperate late pressure, making Palmer's life difficult.
Well, here's Black River again trying to move forward. Carr is screaming for it, and he gets it on the left-hand side inside the box. Can take a shot. Oh, the challenge comes in perfectly. Carr doesn't even complain, because that challenge, it had to be perfect. Yeah, and it was.
I'd like to see the replay of that again, because I tell you what, here's Carr. That's a beautiful tackle.
Chris-Andrew Dixon.
And man down for Stets. And it's the skipper.
Yeah.
Feeling the effects of that possibly goal-saving tackle. Miller. How did Miller get so much space? Did he buy a piece of land? The Stets defenders left him all alone. And if his first touch was not so heavy, he would have been in business. Knocked it too far in front of him, allowing Chris-Andrew Dixon to slide through. The coach, yes, I like what I'm seeing from the Black River bench. It calls for mental focus. This is Miller. Well, Carr. And then Chris-Andrew Dixon happened on the scene. Ball knocked away from the forward. But if you were a Black River supporter, Donald, you wouldn't feel too bad about how your team has gone about their business, especially because Stets' shooting boots may still be on the team bus.
And here's the thing, the expectations aren't high. I mean, they understand that this Black River team is returning to the DaCosta Cup after a year. And right now they're in the wars with Chris Andrew Dixon and his troops from Stets. And I suggest that the longer this goes and it remains 0-0, that their confidence will grow, Black River High. And they may be just a little bit more decisive unless Stets can get a breakthrough. The keeper almost commits off his line. The shot taken! It's wide. Goodness me, another chance for Stets. Romeo Wright again free, and